Come on! I haven't got all day! I want to see what the great Kakarot's made of!
Ha! You want me? You got me!
Welcome back to the channel, guys. My Nerdy Treasures here, Jay with my brother Sam.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back.
So today we're going to be looking at the SH Figuarts Son Goku Lowest Born Saiyan. So this is funny because this guy was pretty difficult to get a hold of.
I would say nearly impossible.
Yeah, well, I think we looked everywhere for it. This is a US exclusive, I believe. Not really sure why. But yeah, well, it is kind of what it is. But yeah, we're really happy we were able to pick this guy up. And as far as like the box goes, this is a pretty standard release. This is not a premium Bandai release. And from looking at what we see here, it's pretty much the 2.0 body we've been getting for a couple of years now, with some minor differences that we'll get into.
What was he priced at? Do you remember?
I think this was $35.
Okay.
So nothing crazy. And of course, online, if you try to buy one from someone, they're probably scalping anyway. But getting back to the review, as far as like the paint goes and the tightness of the joints and the quality of basically how the figure came out, it's actually really good. Well, I'm surprised. I still don't know personally, and if maybe somebody can help me in the comments, I don't understand the difference between this and a premium Bandai release. Other than paint, I don't know. I just feel like it's a way to upcharge. But this guy, he's great. He's great. The joints are nice. It feels quality. They're tight. They're not too tight, so they're not, difficult to move, and you're not afraid that you're gonna break them.
I also think it was like a second chance at getting the Comic-Con exclusive. Although you don't get obviously all the things that you would have in the Comic-Con exclusive. It's basically the same figure. We're just seeing a couple of differences in it, which would be the face. The faces that he comes with. This is more of a Goku during a battle, right, I would say.
Oh, that's true.
While the Comic-Con exclusive is really about that flying Nimbus moment where you see in the opening crawl of Dragon Ball with Gohan. And I really like that one because it has the smiling and the laughing face. It would have been really nice to have at least one of those faceplates included in this. But at least we did get a version of that figure.
Yeah. And the articulation with this one is pretty great. I mean, again, this is, if you have a Goku Lowest Born Saiyan, if you have that Comic-Con one, if you have a Saiyan Raised on Earth, any of those 2.0 bodies, you know exactly what you're going to get. It's nothing different to that. This one doesn't do anything that the other ones don't. But the difference with this, at least for me, the faceplates are a huge improvement. Much more faithful to the anime, at least. And especially,
I would say so.
Yeah.
Very likened to the show as well.
Yeah. And SH has been doing a great job with that recently.
Yeah, they've been improving their faces, the face sculpts and the hair and the way they actually paint and sculpt out the faces.
Yeah, the details
to
like the
make
lines
it
and
look.
everything.
Yeah, I really think it's a great improvement on their latest figures.
Yeah, and again, like the movements that this Goku can do, if you have one, this does exactly the same thing. So, for me personally, we were looking for a base form Goku that basically represents the animated and kind of like a definitive version, at least for me. Just this is kind of getting ahead of where things are going with this conversation. But
I mean, there has been several types of base form Goku, and you and I always kind of had the same opinion of this isn't it. We like it. It was nice. It would be nice to get it, but this was just, they weren't the ones that we wanted. And also, like you said, one that reminded us of the animated series, and I think this is what made the difference with this one.
Yeah, so this is, as far as accessories that it comes with 4 faceplates. One's on the figure already, and we're gonna just show you a little bit closer to what that might look like. So for this first alternative faceplate, he's kind of like looking off to the right, which is pretty neat. It gives it like a very dynamic pose. And one thing that I noticed with these figures is Goku's ears are pretty big, but that's how it was in the anime. At least in this version of Dragon Ball. You know, things change, the animation changed as, you know, Z and then Super and now Daima. But this is exactly how the anime looks, and I think they did a really great job. This is with the angry faceplate. Now we're gonna look at this last one here, and we'll see in addition to that, like the hair blowing in the wind, which is really nice. I think that was a great addition.
And also, this is another difference we found with the Comic-Con exclusive. The Comic-Con exclusive, you can see that the hair is actually flowing backwards against the wind, and this is more of a sideways movement that the hair is giving off, or the way it's sculpted.
Yeah.
And also we have the way that he is sculpted as far as his face and his mouth. I think it was a bit of a difference between this one and the Comic-Con exclusive. I don't think it's a big difference.
No.
And it's not something that's going to be a deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
I think it's very well done. And it's a very sleek sculpt that they had for the hair.
Yeah, no, they definitely came a long way with the sculpting on these latest releases. Like that Vegeta Blue, for example, the Unwavering Saiyan Pride, I think it was called. And if you compare that Vegeta with that special edition God Vegeta, it was... I got scammed, I feel like, by Bandai. That still hurts me. I have it, it's in the box, and I just... man, that hurts. But anyway, so as far as the size comparisons, we're looking at Goku with the Gambit from Marvel Legends, Black Hole Toys Vegeta, right? That scouter that we did that review a couple of weeks ago, and a Mafex Steel.
Yeah, you guys can go check out that review also.
Yeah, so you can kind of see how he compares to those. But now as getting into our final thoughts, to me, this is my definitive version of Goku, just because it kind of harkens back to our childhood with, you know, that amazing Saiyan Saga with Vegeta. I think that was one of the best ones, and he just evokes that to me. So, you know, as far as the price and what you get, $35 for this. If you guys don't have a base form Goku, this to me is it for me. I think I found my Goku, and so I'm really, really happy. And if you guys haven't picked them up, if you haven't found them, look for it. And you know, what do you think, bro?
Yeah, honestly, this is also, I'm right there with you, a definitive Goku for me in base form. It's also the art style that I like the most. In that animated version, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, to me, it was the best versions of Dragon Ball. And to me, it was really that DNA that made Dragon Ball Z, and made it stand out in comparison to the other animes. And so I don't mind the new versions, but this was so part of that, I don't know, what made it Dragon Ball Z so different, like I already mentioned.
Unique, I think.
And exactly, thank you, so unique. And so that's why, to me, this version of Goku is 10 out of 10.
Yeah, especially for the price. Now, if you guys get it aftermarket, it's not going to be $35. So, you know, hopefully you guys are able to pick them up.
We have been seeing them pop out a little bit more here and there in those big retailers like Target and Walmart.
Yeah.
We saw one or two. They're still difficult to find, but I think you guys will be able to find them out in the wild.
Hopefully you can. And again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. We got some really exciting things that we just received that we're going to be putting out soon. Hopefully we're trying to get to these videos as quick as we can. And we'd love to hear what you guys think. If you're enjoying these videos, please let us know in the comments. You know, we crossed 125 followers now, which is crazy.
Yeah, thanks for all the support, guys. It's super awesome.
Yeah, it's really exciting. And hope you guys enjoyed this one again. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. And I think you have a final thought, bro.
Yeah, just let us know what you guys think. I'm also curious about what people think about the difference between the old school animation, the Dragon Ball Z animation, and the new versions of Dragon Ball Z's animation with what were the latest ones?
Daima and Super.
And Super,
Yeah.
yeah. Which to me they kind of downgraded. But what do you guys think?
So hopefully again you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.